Wine was stored and shipped mostly in barrels until the 17th century, when the glass bottle and cork stopper were widely introduced. Since then, there have been dozens, if not hundreds, of patents filed for a better corkscrew, and you may know this one, the Waiters Corkscrew. Well, what if you're not a waiter? Well, you call in Adam, who's going to show you another version that might just be easier.
Well, you know, that Waiters Corkscrew, Bridget, takes a lot of practice. This different type that we're going to talk about today, these are all twist corkscrews, and there are two types of twist corkscrews. These four here are continuous turn corkscrews. These five are winged corkscrews. Why don't you try that winged corkscrew right down there? You probably know how that one works, right?
I know this very well. I think this was my very first corkscrew. Aw.
So what, you know, you center that over the top of the bottle, and when you screw the worm into the cork, those two wings rise up.
Yes, they do.
On either side of the bottle, and then when you get to the top, you just press them down, and out comes the cork.
Boop.
Second type, I'm going to have you demo that one too. That's this. That's called continuous turning.
All right.
That one you put right on top of the bottle, and you just turn and turn and turn and turn and turn. That will drive the worm into the cork.
Ooh.
And you keep turning, and it pulls the cork up and out.
There you go.
There are 9 different models here, and the price range was $8.90 up through $24.95. Now, testers used these to open 20 bottles of wine. 10 of them had natural corks, 10 of them had synthetic corks, which are a little tougher, a little denser, a little harder to pull out. And all of these bottles opened were timed, so we knew how fast people could pick this up. Now, at the end of the testing, with the top and the bottom model of each style, the testers opened 5 bottles of older Bordeaux. One was a 2009, one was a 2011, that had longer corks that had grown a little bit drier, a little bit brittle over time, to see how gentle these things were. By and large, the testers found that these twist corkscrews were a lot easier to use than the Waiters type. In fact, of the first 200 bottles opened, 199 were opened without incident. That was a great record.
I don't even want to ask about the other one.
No. I saved it. We can drink it after the segment. But in terms of the two styles, they found that the continuous turning models were practically foolproof. Even people who had never opened a bottle of wine before in their lives could pick this thing up and use it without an issue. And that's because it's centered right on the cork for you, and there was just one motion. You just keep turning and turning and turning until the worm goes into the cork and the cork comes up and out of the bottle. Also, you can see they're pretty lightweight and slim, so they're easy to hold in place. Also makes them easy to store. Now, regardless of the type, there are a couple of issues with the worms that mattered. Our testers researched and found out that corks are not always the same length. They can vary. Some of them are as short as 1.5 inches, some of them are 2 inches or longer. And that means that you need a worm that's 2 inches or longer. This one, for instance, was 1.5 inches, too short to reach the bottom of the cork. Now, these continuous turn models, I can pull the whole thing out, these were all around 4.75 inches or even longer. So they can handle corks of whatever length you throw at them.
They can go through the bottom of the bottle if they want to.
You don't want that. You want to stop short of that. Also, you can see that this one has a center post, and the spirals are arranged sort of like a drill bit on the outside. That's called an auger-style worm. Not favorable because they're a little rougher on the corks. Again, most of them had an open helix worm, which means that it's open, it's gentler on the cork, and testers, in fact, really liked them if they were coated with a non-stick coating because it just made for less friction, smoother entry, easier twisting. I am holding the winning corkscrew, and I want you to give it a try. You have one right in front of you. This is the Le Creuset table model cork pull. It's 1995, and it is everything we could ever ask of a corkscrew. It's easy to use, it's light and slim, it has that nice long worm at 4.75 inches, it's open helix. It's a great corkscrew. It's the last one you're ever going to need. It might even beat that first one you ever had, Bridget.
That was dead simple. That was kind of amazing.
I think we need to drink to this, don't you?
I think you're right.
Can I have a whole bottle?
Well, let me pour a little bit of my perfectly uncorked wine here. There you go. Just a taste of what's to come, Adam.
Fantastic.
There you go. I think you have convinced me to, at the very least, put a second corkscrew in my drawer.
Excellent. To the Le Creuset.
There you go. Well, if you'd like to buy the winner, it's the Le Creuset table model cork pole, and it retails for $19.95.
Thanks for watching America's Test Kitchen. What'd you think?
Well, leave a comment and let us know which recipes you're excited to make, or you can just say hello.
You can find links to today's recipes and reviews in the video description.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
See you later.
I'll see you later.